Hello, this is Captain Chaudhary. My today's discussion is about how India has accommodated the provisions of limitation of liability for maritime claims to our system, that is in our Merchant Shipping Act. Section 162 says that the ship owner and salvor and the person for whose act, neglect or default the ship owner or salvor is responsible. That means the person who's acting on the ship, vicariously the ship owner is responsible for his act, or a salvor. Salvor is a separate entity, but in the case of limitation of liability, everybody who's working for the salvor, for whose act, neglect or default, salvor is responsible. And also the insurer of liability of these claims, everybody can limit their liability. The limitation of liability is available to these persons, of course subject to certain exclusions that we will see later on. Now section 163 has brought a major change to the color and flavor of Indian legislation as far as LLMC is concerned. You see, earlier a person who causes the damage recklessly with the intention that, or with the knowledge that the damage can occur, or intentionally causes a damage, nothing was stated to exclude this person, and he could also limit the liability. But as per this section, if it is found that the damage was caused intentionally or recklessly with the knowledge that such damage would occur, then that person cannot limit his liability. There was a case of a collision of a foreign flag vessel with Vindhyagiri, and the case went to the court, and the colliding vessel, they wanted to limit the liability, where lawyers who were employed by Navy, they said that you cannot limit the liability because it was a reckless damage. You knew that the damage would occur. So that means you are at fault, you are at major fault, you cannot limit the liability. But then court clarified that in our Indian laws, like what is stated in section 352 of Merchant Shipping Act, it never says that the damage that is caused recklessly is to be excluded. So we lost the case. Of the claims which cannot be limited by the owner, a very important claim is the claim by the salvor. You have the agreement with the salvor in respect of payment of salvage. So this particular claim cannot be limited naturally, because you have had contract with the salvor in respect of doing a certain things. You pay him according to the contract. This inclusive of the special compensation under Article 14, and also the contribution of ship owner towards the general average cannot be limited also. That means a ship owner, when he is declaring general average, actually he is taking the help of all the stakeholders, all the parties who are party to general average. Then he cannot say that, no, but my contribution I will limit, I will not pay more than this. Then any claim which is in respect of nuclear ship or nuclear damage, etc., they are also not limited. You cannot limit the damage. Then in case you have got the claim from, say, crew member, from the crew members you have had a separate contract in respect of services which they will render on the ship, and they are also covered under national legislation in respect of claims and compensation. Then in such a scenario, when you have already had some agreement with them, like CBA and etc., you cannot limit the liability. Then the claims under CLC, because claims under CLC will be covered by CLC and Fund Convention. Whereas if it is the damage because of bunker pollution, for bunker pollution they have not created, its infrastructure is same as CLC, but they have not created a limit. So bunker convention, bunker pollution is covered by LLMC. However, CLC is not covered under LLMC. So section 172 in this respect is important. It says every registered owner of an Indian vessel and of any vessel other than an Indian vessel entering or departing a port in India or operating in the coastal waters shall maintain compulsory insurance or such other financial security from an insurer or organization as may be prescribed in respect of such vessel. The insurance shall cover maritime claims subject to limitation specified under section 162(3). The amount of insurance for each and every vessel per incident shall be at least equal to the relevant maximum amount of the limitation of liability provided under section 165, and for the passenger claims the relevant maximum amount for the limitation of liability under section 166(4). Any vessel departing a port of India in contravention of this section shall be liable to be detained by such authority as may be prescribed.